Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled into 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
A gain of 16
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. They're going to run the sweep. It's Samuel. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. Quickly completed to the right flat. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Instead of a 3rd-and-1 run, they go pass, and they get 12 yards out of it. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
A loss of 8 yards. And it's third down. 3rd and long.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up second.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
44's the mic. 44's the mic. Check. Watch the slap. 19 Tiger. Switch.
They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down. Stopped at the Panthers' 39. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 39.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Mike spoke. Ricky. Street. 44's the mic. 44's the mic. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox.
That's good.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down.
5-yard line.
Check. Yeah. 44. 70 ranges. Now watch one. Fofo's the mic. No, Street. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. 44's the mic. 44's the mic.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll get this to Eckler. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game too. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. Back to throw now on first down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now a handoff looking right. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
And it's 3rd down.
He may try and run for this. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th.
Now 4th down.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Running on first down, Eckler. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
17-yard line.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Check. Check hot route. Hot. 7's a Mike. Mike 7. I'm here all day.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And his throw is incomplete. Austin Eckler, the intended target. But now it'll be 3rd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Strong coverage by Carolina, and on we go to 4th down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
The kick by Bass is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Got a man, that's Rashard Higgins. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a handoff here to his running back. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
It's 2nd and inches.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Now they try the right side here. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory.
Play to the running back.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Taken down.
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
And it's
now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
First down, Panthers.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
For the running back.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
They got to get to the 23 here on third. He's going to find his tight end, Boyle. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back.
On down.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
44's the mic. 44's the mic. Watch the pass. 44's the mic. 44's mic. Check, check. All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, let's get this. Let's go.
They'll look to throw here. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are able to get this back within a touchdown. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Makes the score Falcons 10, Panthers 7. Joey Sly to kick off for Carolina.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Taken in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Falcons. Calvin Ridley. hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons are able to show off their quick strike ability. It's good to make it 17-7.
Makes the score Falcons 17. Panthers
After
7.
the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ballgame.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he must be on the field at all times.
12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Let's go, defense. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Shoot! Mustang 19.
On play action, they'll throw. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On 1st and goal, Howard. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown.
Touchdown!
Jordan Howard with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front. And he'll bang that one through.
Good. Makes the score Falcons 24. Panthers 7.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
He's going to look deep for more. And now here is another interception. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with.
You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. 7's a Mike. Come on. Come on, D. 7's a Mike. Mike 7. Rip left. Rip left. Mike 7. Mike.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Mike 7. Mike. Come 19. Come 19. 7. Hit the mirror back and go full strength.
That's into the hands of Eckler.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down.
At the 26-yard line.
Get ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard.
It's second and inches at the 16-yard line.
And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
On the throwaway.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 33.
The kick by Bass is good.
And that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway.
Taken about 7 yards deep, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
44, Mike, 44. Hey, me and you all day.
They'll set up to throw. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. But pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
Now a handoff looking right. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. They're down here in the third quarter trying to get something going to the outside there. Didn't work out though.
Yeah, and from the cheap seats and from where you and I are sitting, we did pay a pretty good price to get in here, right? You often wonder to yourself, why do you make that type of a call? That one went for no gain.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You've got to go compete for the ball so that you don't get another one picked off.
Flush to his right. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. The end result, 21 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Mike. Mike's Popo. Stop your watch. 44's the Mike. 44's the Mike.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to fire this thing deep right side. He's got a man. Complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Last play they went over 20 yards. This time they topped 30.
44, Mike, 44.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home. 79 Broncos.
Popo's the Mike. Mike's Popo. Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, and it's second down.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And he's dropped right at the 40, gain of 3. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Mike, 44. It's a party now. 19 White.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It's a gain of 16, first down Falcons.
Out. 44's a 19.
Back to throw here. And that is incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Mike's Popo. And it's 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 44's the Mike. 44's the Mike. And here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. 40. Check. We got it. Brilliant.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
We got to get to the ball. Let's keep Mike's Popo. Here we go. 44's the Mike. 44's the Mike.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Back to throw again. On the screen, this is Eckler. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. They'll roll him out right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. 44's Mike. Check.
Dragon 60.
He's not going to get me.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Kaiser White. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line.
Their own 7-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coaches want.
And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Falcons grab it. And his guys will take over at the 14-yard line in the red zone.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Ain't doing nothing.
Touchdown, Falcons.
Jordan Howard.
Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top 2 options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route. Worked out pretty well.
It was like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that? What a lot of offenses say, touchdown to check down. Look downfield first, bring it back to the line of scrimmage. Not easy for a rookie to do. Oftentimes they get one look, and they make their decision off of that. He went through 3. That was impressive.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it now because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word and I just kept using it.
At the 35-yard line.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
The play brings up 3rd down.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now they try the right side here. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He lost 2, and it brings up 4.
It's a loss of 2 yards.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Watch the safety creep.
They run the counter now on 1st down, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now, Jackson. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards from Falcon territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Now a handoff here to his running back. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
By number 27.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the past, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done. I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Here we go. Mike 55, Mike 55. Let's go, D. 60 Maverick, 60
Maverick. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Trying to lay one up deep. And this is going to be incomplete. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Now, this game is all but over after that last 4th down stop. The only question left, will they play conservative and run the clock or try to pour some salt in the wound? They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And he gets this one to Ridley, complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Now, that's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. 44's the mic. 44's the mic. Go. Panther 11.
They'll look to throw again. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Mike spoke. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. 44's the mic. 44's the mic.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Let me breathe. It's too hot, drop the top off the wagon. Lay back, fire like dragon. Man, I'm flying past Saturn. Out of here like I ain't that savage.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And this is caught inside the 5. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. Rolling to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. Jackson now down around his goal line. He's going to let it fly. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT.
Isaiah Oliver. Jackson's pass intercepted. They'll take over first down.
They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he will not make it to the goal line, as this try for two is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense, as they have been porous all game long. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
Falcons 47, Panthers 7.